do macros.
I need to turn on. There we go. It took a hot second, but there we go. Stuff is missing from my screen, I think.
Huh. Yeah, you just don't have the bar and you have a ton of extra options. What?
Oh.
Is it? I think it's.
I fixed it.
It was detecting the drawing tablet, I think.
Yeah,
as your
probably.
input source.
Oh dear.
Yay. Right, the cats. I'm like, why is there a cat? Oh yeah, the cats.
Yeah, that's just a reference of what the cats look like. But yeah, give me a sec. Okay. Yep. And so all of you all know, where you see actors, the person, and to the right, you'll see journal. If you open that, you should have two folders, one labeled notes and one labeled general known information. The general known information is something I put together of something each of your characters would know just by being in the world. This will probably be added to as we go on,
geeks, sluts,
as I
bloods,
write more
waste boys,
things.
freebies,
And the
dickheads.
notes is just
They
there
open the
should be
doors.
combined
They
notes
think he's a
and then
righteous
one
fool.
label for you specifically if you'll want somewhere in this to take notes. Yep, and you can read that if you want. You can take notes if you want. Yeah, that's just if you want to use it, it's there.
Yay.
Let me get my script. Because I'll start off if everyone's ready.
Yeah.
I'll start off with a bit of a.
I'm ready for now.
Okay.
So where's the general knowledge stuff?
It'll be in journal. 2 over from actors. It'll be like a book icon. Top right.
Journal.
I forgot to put the Pantheon as everyone can see. There we go. Okay. We return to the lands of mushrooms and kingdoms once more. The calm peace once fell throughout the land like a cool breeze, shattered and broken from a surprise invasion by the Koopa Troop. The capital of the Mushroom Kingdom, Peach City, was overrun by Koopas and Womps as a strange woman piloting a massive Mecha Koopa led a strike on Toadstool Castle. The commotion came at the worst time, interrupting the annual festival celebrating the alliance between the Mushroom Kingdom and the Sarasla and Empire. Citizens captured buildings destroyed, but there is still hope. A trio of adventurers took up arms against the Koopa Troop alongside the Toad Guards of the city and pushed back their forces long enough for a good amount of the citizenry to escape through the Warp Plaza. Unknown where the hell end up, the trio followed suit and entered the only unbroken warp pipe, twisting and turning inside as they were sped through the maze and spat out in a small clearing just before a quaint town filled with windmills. Meeting the populace, both friendly and stubborn, the trio learned about the recent raid on the town and the capture of many of its Goomba citizens. There was nothing that could be done until a good long rest rejuvenated our weary heroes. Playing with cats, drinking sweet and creamy milk, and taking a few well-deserved naps, and one of the few undamaged buildings, the kittens per inn. The trio of adventurers arose from their rest, shuffled their way outside through the sea of fur. The door opened and revealed a shining sun casting a long shadows down a bustling town. The rescued city folk already hard at work, helping repair the damage done by the Koopa Troop's raid. And in front of them stood a single peach-colored Goomba, haloed by the sunlight behind her, with an orange bow in her head and a satchel stuffed to the brim with herbs and mushrooms slung around her side. Oh hey, my dumb brother hasn't slept in a few days, so I made him go take a nap. Guess it's my turn now. I'm Goombaria. As you see, this. But like, older. What do you do?
She's approached us in the hotel, or we've just come out of the hotel?
You just come out of the hotel. The inn, yeah. And
Okay.
Since you begun the long rest at about a little bit before noon, it is getting to the evening, but there's still a good amount of sunlight left. So it's still the same day.
Oh, I thought it was like the sun was setting when the attack happened.
It was the attack happened very early in the morning.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, so you're Goombario's mom?
Ah, no, I'm his sister.
Oh, well, nice to meet you. What do we want to do? We wanted to go to the somewhere and get the cannon fixed, right?
Maybe.
I think it was Cannon.
I'm not sure. Sounds like something my brother would do. Tell our visitors to get to work immediately. Don't even give them time to relax at least a little bit.
Well,
Anyway, hey, you three look tired tired earlier. I know you just had a rest, but any of you who need any extra patching up, I got it. I'm pretty good at patching people up. If you need it.
Did any of us take any damage? Or
You
that
did
a long
not.
rest wouldn't have healed?
No, she's just being extra helpful. Yeah.
Okay. Well, if I'm trying to remember. If any of you remember precisely why we wanted to go storm the castle, and we needed to fix the cannon to do so because we need to get like in the cannon to shoot ourselves over the wall. But I don't remember why. Other than, you know, heck Koopa for trashing stuff.
That's pretty much it.
Well then, if everybody here is trying, we should probably get out of the way since we weren't injured and everybody else may have, like, other people may have taken damage and, you know, all the refugees, I don't know where they're all at, but, you know, if we're doing all right, then I say we go forward and try and help out.
Oh. Well, in that case, go ahead. I'll walk you to the bridge. That I'll make sure. Words. I'll walk you to the bridge first, and she does lead you out of town to the east. Yeah, a little bit. And as you start getting out of town, you notice that the grass along the side of the road gets taller and thicker the further away you get. Getting so tall as to be up to around Finn and Kubai's chest, and Caden would be completely covered if he walked into the grass.
God, no.
And as you approach the bridge, where notes. You begin walking down the path, and after a little bit, you see a small bridge leading over a river that honestly doesn't really need the bridge. It looks shallow enough even from this distance that you could just walk through it. But cresting over the bridge, you see a tiny speck of brown speeding down the path with a much bigger cloud of the dust being kicked up behind it than should be possible. And you hear a tiny voice cry out, "They're back!" as the speck gets closer, and you realize, I need to move out the way for a second. It is a mini Goomba. Very tiny.
Did I accidentally make us larger and didn't realize it?
I don't feel any bigger. But that could be a mini Goomba, right? I've never seen one before.
And this creature is even smaller than Caden. It is tiny, at most like 6 inches tall. And it's just repeating, "They're back! They're back!" as it charges forwards to you.
Who is back? The boys?
The Koopas! They took Goomtrude and Goomworld! I snuck away as fast as I can so I could get help, but I don't know what's happening to them.
Where are they? Where did you come from? Point me in a direction, I'm gonna go get him.
The cannon! Gubario told us to stay by it and keep watching in case any thing came down the road, but they were too fast. We didn't see them.
Come on, guys, let's go! I'm gonna,
Commence!
tell...
And as you run down, he does say, they had a blue shell with them, and there were so many other Goombas. They look so hurt. As you just run further away, his voice trails off.
Heck. Okay, I'm hoping that we've had the cannon direction pointed out to us, and we'll just head on over there.
Yeah, you...
I'm gonna make sure
And even-
Caden comes along.
Even from this distance, as soon as you come out the town, there's no more buildings blocking it. You can see the cannon. It is very clearly visible. Not on the horizon, but in like the middle distance. It's big. As as you approach, you see this scene. The cannon is to your north, and you see a group of 5 Goombas, scarred. They're scarred. They look beaten, and they're surrounding 2 other unconscious Goombas. In the back, you see a Koopa glaring over the scene with a blue shell on its back. As of right now, you don't believe that they have seen you, but if you want to actually do anything, you would need to do a stealth check. Yeah. Everyone can see the scene?
Yep.
Okay. Oh yeah, you'll have lines of sight. I forgot about that.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, that's what that is. If you move, it'll change lines of sight. This isn't the best place to use did, but yeah. So yep. What do? You see this scene in front of you.
What are the Goomba laborers? Are they like beating up or trying to like take away the unconscious Goombas?
They are currently trying to drag the unconscious Goombas away, and what you can tell, they're weak, they're tired, they're doing it, but slowly.
I'm gonna look at Finn and be like, we're stopping them, right?
Lee.
All right. Then
don't-
I'm going to charge forward to like here-ish.
Yep.
And
Okay,
and
I'll allow
and
everyone one move action, and then we'll roll for initiative.
Finn is charging up with her. He's just going to shout in his usual hammy way. Jeez, trying to think of something to do.
stop right there.
Trying to think of something a little better than that, but hold, Goomba thieves! Drop them! Drop those innocent Goombas, or you shall face the wrath of the great and mighty Finn!
At that, they all turned to face you, looked shocked that there's anything other than Goombas here, as they drop two unconscious Goombas, and they look ready to fight. Yep. If you go into the swords, you should see. Yep, everything that's in the encounter, and you can all click on your own things to roll for initiative. And I shall just make all the Goomba laborers go at once, just because there's a lot of them. Okay. Let's begin the combat. I'll say... No, I'll let you get the move in for free, so yeah. Yep. Up first is the wrongly named Blue Shell Koopa, as it will immediately bark out orders to all the Goomba laborers. Swarm them, slaves! We take them back to the fort. As he will it will run up here and use its action to hit this question mark block, not knowing what will come out of it, but you all see 5 coins pop out of it, and he just scowls and leaves them on the ground as he moves a little bit closer. Goodbye, your turn.
You don't have to listen to him. You aren't slaves. Turn on him, and will help you get away from whoever's done this to you. I don't know if I need to roll persuasion or whatnot, but yeah, I'm just like, it's ridiculous. He's one heckin' Koopa who's making these Goombas do something they probably don't want to, in my opinion.
Yep. They give me a persuasion check that has. They hear you. They look scared of the Koopa, but they're listening to you pretty well. Yep, so yeah, persuasion. 6. That's perception.
Oh, it's perception. Sorry. My bad.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, I think that might have the same modifier as persuasion, anyways.
No, actually, my persuasion's higher.
Oh.
It would have been a 17.
All right, why not just go with that then?
Yep. Yeah, let's go with 17. Yep. You see. All of the Goomba laborers look at you, look back at the Blue Shell Koopa that they are now kind of surrounding. and they all immediately turn on the blue shell Koopa, looking furious at this lone creature.
I'm going to also say beware. We blue shells have Thunderwave. Don't gather up
It's
too
not-
close to him. if that's okay. If it's not, then that's okay.
Yep, that is okay to say. It's not exactly like Thunder Wave is just mechanically what it does. It would be described as blue shells can create a shockwave or something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yep. But it is still not their turn, so I'll say, hey, you can use your bonus action to persuade them and say that so you still have your action and your movement if you want to do something else.
Okay, then I'm going to can I cast Eldritch Blast on the blue shell?
Yep.
I forget how. There's the button I need to press.
You go to Spellbook.
Spellbook. Eldritch Blast.
After that, click on the spell you want to use, and I think you double click on it to make it roll.
You click on the icon.
Yeah.
There we go.
Icon to bring it up.
Attack.
The 13. You being the one to rally the Goomba laborers against him, he is focusing his attention on you, and as you go to cast the spell, he just ducks his head into his shell, and it bounces off the thick carapace.
Makes sense.
Does not hit. Yep. Next is Caden.
Fox?
Oh.
Fox, you're muted.
Okay, so Caden's gonna use his tiny little short bow.
Short bow. Got it.
At least attempt to. Okay, come on. Okay. Attack.
19.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay. There we go.
Full damage.
Jeez.
Yay.
Nice.
And like
That's
sneak attack work? No. No.
You have advantage. Different ranged. The enemy of the target is within. Oh, you don't hit advantage if if another enemy of the target is within 5 feet. It doesn't necessarily need to be an ally. So yeah, you can get sneak attack.
Yay!
I didn't know it didn't need to be an ally.
Well, I guess just the fact that it's very distracted.
Yep. You see as it ducks its head, and it showed to dodge Kuba's Eldritch Blast. It pops it back out just after her, and an arrow scrapes against the side of his head, leaving a large gash. It looks very hurt. As that was your action.
Yep. Pretty much. I'm good.
You good? Okay.
Oh.
Next is the Great and Might. Oh, yeah, you can move.
Yeah, I'm just going behind the log.
5,
Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Yes.
And he's going to go at it with his mace.
The mace.
15.
Just barely not enough. It jumps backwards, and you only just barely scrape the front of its shell.
Ah.
Yeah, that was barely not enough to hit.
Let's see. In that case, that's his action, so I'm going to use
Yep.
a bonus action. Let's see. Hold on.
Mhm.
He's going to Shield of Faith on himself,
Yourself? Okay.
Yep. increasing his AC to 18. Come at me, foul cretin!
Oh my
I'm. Oh wait. He doesn't get a response for that because next is the Goomba Laborers, which just pile into him. This one actually like stands on top of the body. As I'll roll these where y'all can see them. Let's public roll, and that'll be 5 bite attacks. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, nice!
4,
Nice.
5.
Wow.
Okay, then
That
each of
one
these
is
bite
very
attacks
angry.
only do 1 damage, but one of them was a crit. So that one does 2 damage for a total of 3. Oh wait. Okay, never mind. I was about to say. They swarm onto him, and he is just covered in a pile of Goomba, while a buff Magic Koopa is just pounding down on them with a mace. He is barely alive, which brings it to his turn. He is pissed and says, "I might just do that, traitor," as he does cast. He does use his ability. That will be 2, 3, 4, 5. A D. A, wait, what? Hold up. Oh,
He's casting it on himself?
sorry. 1 sec. I messed up. Oh, it's a Constitution save. What? Okay. As he will. Oh, he jumps up into the air, retracts all his limbs into his shell. It begins to glow as he slams into the ground and creates a shock wave from his impact. Finn, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. I will do so for the
19.
laborers.
Oof.
Yep. And okay, so you succeed, and that will be 7 half to 4 for every thing that had succeeded, which means Finn, you will take 4 damage, and
Alright.
3.
There we go.
And 3 of the Goomba laborers are blasted away and fall unconscious.
Aww.
Aw.
And the other two are not blasted away, but they're barely hanging in there.
Say that Finn basically dug his shield in against this blast to keep from being flung back. And after it, he moves his shield and cackles, "Ha! You want me to fail? Your attack is made to fail!"
He just the Koopa just growls in response, which will end his turn. And goodbye, your go again.
Um. Sorry, I just need to see what the... I don't see what the save is on this.
On a what?
Which bolt?
Which bolt? It's an attack roll.
It's an attack roll? It doesn't have a saving throw?
Yeah, it is just an attack roll. And if you hit, it's a concentration and just automatic damage every turn. That used your action.
Hmm.
But yeah.
Well, in that case, I'm
initially
gonna use Eldritch Blast again.
Okay.
I'm going to move first, though. Be able to move to there, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna move like that, so if I do actually hit him, he'll get pushed. Ah!
He's just all these attacks are just glancing off of him as he you know that had blue shell Koopas aren't necessarily elite, but they are tougher than greens and reds on average.
Yeah, I mean, I am one, so...
Yeah, you especially would know that. And that brings us to...
I will also
Katie.
yell to the other laborers who are still conscious, you gotta run!
They just respond, got it! As they do not look good.
Like, don't get close. They're all like, hey, let's get close!
Well, they thought they could just swarm him, but yeah. And... Caden's turn.
Okay. And kind of. Okay.
And it should be noted that this entire area is kind of thick and foliage and stuff. Not enough to be difficult to terrain, but it's like a heavily
It's hard to
overgrowth
see, right?
area. Yeah.
I don't want to drag anymore. Why is it?
You have to get back into the token controls instead of the measurement controls.
It's selecting both, actually.
Huh.
Because it's highlighted, or both are highlighted in red, so I'm like, I don't know how to get...
Well, just click on the movement, or the measurement controls again to turn them off, maybe?
I did.
Mm.
Maybe escape or
No,
oh, you want to move here,
like
right?
actually on like right here.
Okay. Right there.
Because Caden's trying to get in a sense of line of sight and not accidentally like shoot somebody.
Yeah.
So,
Makes
but
sense.
otherwise, he's gonna try um the short bow again.
Mm-hmm.
So
23. Roll for damage, because that very much hits.
Nice.
Nice.
How do you want to do this?
oh. I don't even know. He was just trying not to hit anybody. Or slip from where he is. So he's not really focused. He's just like, probably just like, big oops. But still got him.
Oops.
Oops! You both,
Oops.
both Caden and no, not Caden, Finn and Kuba. There's 2 K names here. Just a tiny oops come from behind a large mushroom as an arrow flies out and pierces through the shell of this blue-shelled Koopa as he just slumps to the ground.
Chances are he probably tripped on his own feet and then the arrow just kind of let loose. Okay, well, yeah, because Gaiden is like a little clumsy little pink bowling ball.
And after that, you just see a tiny little bomb roll out from some foliage and just stop.
Yeah, that sounds about it, right? Actually. Did we win?
Yep. The Shell Koopa is lying in the ground with an arrow in its torso, motionless.
Can I run over and jump on his shell?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm gonna run over and jump on his shell. And pop him out.
You you see the shell kind of cracks a bit, and you see a Koopa, a naked Koopa, get forced out, half of an arrow sticking out of its chest as it snaps from being forced out of the shell, and there's I'm still debating if I want to like actually have like blood and stuff.
Well, because I know how Koopas work. I know that I can pop him out of his shell, so if he does wake up, not that, because I didn't roll medicine. I don't know whether he's just faking it or not, so I'm popping him out of his shell because that's his greatest defense, so.
He is out of his shell, and the shell is now fairly cracked as it was weakened by the arrow, and it has a big hole in it.
Ah!
Great.
I'm-
surprised, given one who serves Bowser.
This is in really bad shape. I'm gonna kick the shell into the woods.
Any particular direction, or just in the woods?
Like going this way. Like, just into the woods. Like, away from,
Okay.
basically I'm just kicking it away from him so that he's gotta go
Yeah.
find it if he wants it back.
Yep. You, the rest of you see the now Koopal's blue shell just fly through the air, bounce against a tree, and then and just tumble off into some foliage. And below its trajectory, you do see the 5 coins that he hit from the question mark block are just sitting on the ground.
I'm gonna take him.
Okay, you get
Yes.
5 coins.
Yay! I had no coins, so now I've got 5 coins. I'm very happy with myself.
Yep. The 2 conscious Goomba laborers are now as the 3 of you dispose of the body. These
Well,
2 conscious.
disarm him. I'm just disarming him, so to speak. Except I'm disrobing him.
Oh boy. But yeah, the 2 conscious Goombas are now going over to their friends very slowly, as they are also very hurt, and just making sure they're alive by performing some kind of basic first aid as best they can.
Does anyone need a heal?
No.
I could use a bit of a heal.
Well, I was more looking at the laborers, but sure, I
Oh.
didn't realize you got hurt.
Well, in response to that, one of the Goomba laborers does say, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of us got pretty messed up."
I will. Are they alive? I don't want to cast a cure wounds on a dead guy that can't. Oh, spare the dying.
Finn can go around using spare the dying to stabilize them.
Yep. You do to see that if you would have waited a bit longer, they would have probably not. It would have probably been too late. But you, this only being like a couple, like half a minute after her, the actual blast knocked them unconscious. Yes, all 3 of the Goomba unconscious Goomba laborers are stabilized, and they're going to recover eventually. They're still unconscious though. If you want to try and wake them up, that.
Yeah, I don't want to necessarily waste all my cure wounds. But other than if they need help,
without using a spell slot, that'd be a medicine check to try and patch them up enough to wake them up.
That's Finn would just use spare the dying on them to stabilize them and then help wake them up.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. What I mean is like basically you gotta make a good enough medicine check to give them 1 hit point, because as long as they're at 0 hit points, they're gonna just keep being unconscious. Yeah.
Doesn't stabilizing them give them 1 point?
No, it just stabilizes them.
So they're stuck at 0 until they have a long rest.
They cannot go below 0. That's what stabilize does.
All right.
Yeah. It stabilizes them.
I will wrap up
15, 16, and I'll just say a 15 and a 16. Yeah, you can stabilize. You can wake up all. You can patch up all 3 of the Goomba laborers, and even the 2 the other unconscious Goombas enough to where they do wake up. They're groggy, they're tired, and they're very beat up. Every single Goomba on this map right now is at 1 hit point. They only had 5.
Poor guys.
Yeah.
I will instruct them to head to the village and say that they probably will want to send some non-wounded reinforcements to guard the cannon again. Because obviously, yeah.
Yeah. One of the Goombas that was unconscious since the beginning speaks up. Yeah. Yep. Thanks for this. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, we'll all go see Goombari up. She'll patch us up. We'll send some other folks to make sure. Oh, that hurts. To make sure no one comes mess with the cannon. And they will all just begin to slowly hobble away. As they just slowly make their way. Can I? No, I can't. Okay, I'm just not gonna worry about it. Okay.
Can I hit a question block?
Yep.
I want to hit a question block. I'm gonna go hit this question block.
This one?
Yeah.
You go and jump up and punch this one. It moves slightly at your impact. It turns brown, and out of it pops a solidified yellow thunderbolt. It crackles with electricity, and yep, you can pick it up.
Okay.
And you gain what is a thunderbolt. I put it in your inventory.
Okay.
Jaden's actually curious on trying his luck with this one over here.
I'll just
Yeah.
mark a rectangle over the ones you did.
Luke Goblin time!
Finn, both of you hit the question mark blocks. Each of you get a single coin.
Aww!
There's that one all the way over there, and I think there's one more at the very top.
Yeah.
Right.
There are 2 more that you can get if you would like.
Yeah,
Or you
Finn
can
will try his luck on this one.
Finn, you
Yeah.
similarly to the blue shell Koopa that is now lying motionless in the dirt, you hit the block and 5 coins pop out.
Yeah!
Like the
Or
last
more
time.
accurately, the A5 coin, like a coin worth 5 coins.
Alright, well, better than nothing.
And Caden, you get 1 coin.
Oh!
Oh,
All the 1 coins.
the boxes are cruel.
But it's still a coin.
Coin's a coin.
Yeah.
Caden can probably afford milk now.
Yes. Okay, I'm gonna head towards the cannon and investigate it.
You head towards the cannon. Let me get my notes up. Where did I put this? I put
Okay,
something.
like this. The controls. The fact that just trying to do the zoom in and zoom out and just have Kaden go spinny is just kind of more amusing than it should be.
Give me an invest. Yeah. Anyone looking at the cannon, give me an investigation check.
Alright, I'll just get over there.
Investigation. Boop.
Kitchen.
Okay.
A 16, a 17, and a 13. All of you, maybe not Caden,
He's too
but
short.
yeah, Caden's just a little too short. But Kubai and Finn, you both know Hood is on the side of the cannon. Well, Caden also notices, but on the side of the cannon, on the blue part, it is a very large white question mark carved into the side of what seems to be in this weird metallic substance that you don't know what the substance is, but it looks old. It's got dirt and grime on it. It's got dust. This cannon looks old. The cannonballs next to it do not. You see a large white question mark, carved onto the blue substance. But Kubai and Finn, you notice that this question mark is actually made up of smaller writing.
Oh, okay. I will get closer and see if I can read it.
We'll do the same.
Do you read? Can you read Ancient Shroomish?
I can read Shroomish.
Yep.
So can Finn.
Okay. The text that makes up the question mark reads, "Gain the power of silver, and you too shall shoot to the sky."
A knowledge history? Oh, sorry, I always say knowledge before I do that kind of check, but...
Or insight.
Oh, yeah, insight possibly, too.
It'll be history. It'll be history. Insight's more for reading people. But yeah, it would be history. 10.
9. And I'm supposedly good at that.
But
You
I have something that might be able to help us with that.
Guidance. Yep. Okay.
Then he'll use that on himself. 12.
Okay. I'll allow it this time, but normally you would have to do it before you do the roll. But yeah, 12. That still isn't enough. You have no idea what this is alluding to. Something about some other than you think this is probably something on. Since it says shoot in it, you think it has something to do with firing the cannon, but other than that, you have no idea.
Goombario said that this thing was broken, right? So why do they have fresh cannonballs here?
The cannonballs are sus!
I'm gonna look around to look around the cannonballs themselves to see if there's like, I don't know, something here that indicates like where they came from, or like I'm looking for like symbols on the cannonballs, gunpowder nearby.
Investigation check, yeah.
Sure.
Natural 1. You
Yeah.
find
Heckin' nothing.
find nothing. You don't even know where the cannonballs are. What cannonballs?
Then we'll give that a try.
5. You also find really nothing. You don't. Yeah.
Did
What?
something about silver?
Yep. Gain the power of silver, and you too shall shoot to the sky.
Does the on the other side? Oh, a collects with at least one wall, but like on the other side, like the other wheel / balance thing. Does it have the same rhyme?
It has the same thing.
Ah.
Yep. It's pretty much on both sides. Question mark, a white question mark made up of Shroomish, which is a somewhat old language that isn't used much anymore, and it just has gained the power of silver, and you too shall shoot to the sky. And you investigated cannonballs, you couldn't find anything.
Can I see any more reinforcements coming? Like if I look out, like in this direction over here?
That will be kind of to the north. So, yeah. Yeah. Give me a perception check.
Like I'm willing to stay here until reinforcements arrive from the Goombas, but we may just have to.
Okay. With a the 9 from you, but with a 22 from Finn, do you see that there doesn't look like anyone else is coming. You're not even sure if this was supposed to happen. To the north, you do see a barren plain of dirt, and you can see what you think are craters, but you can't really make it out from this angle since it's so far away. And the barren plain leads into a kind of canyon, while to the east there is a bridge leading up the side of a cliff, off far in the distance. Yeah, but you don't see anything else coming this way.
Do you want to wait here until more Goombas arrive to protect this position, or?
So, who or how will we even work this cannon to shoot us in wherever?
Well, it says something about the power of silver. Have you ever heard about anything called the power of silver?
Would Kaden know anything about that?
Give me a history check.
He is
10.
very stupid about it.
Nope. You don't really.
No, I look like
You don't
someone
really know.
who would know what that is.
You never know. It could just be some sort of mechanical thing or some sort of trick. A buff from a rare, whatchamacallit, question block? Something like that? I mean, we could go back to town and ask about it if anyone's ever heard of it.
I mean, unless we can become cannons like those things. Eh.
Well, I mean, not to say that all bombs know how cannons work, but I do know that some bombs know lots about cannons. How would you fire this thing?
I don't know. I'm just a pink and a ball.
I'll say you spent enough time around it, you can give me another investigation check. And after this, we'll 14. Yeah, this is enough. You can at least figure out these cannonballs. You don't find anywhere to put. You don't find anywhere to put these cannonballs in, and they look far too small to actually be used as ammunition for a cannon of this size.
Yeah.
Like the diameter, you can walk out to the front a bit and kind of see the opening for the cannon. It is at least like twice as big as these cannonballs are.
Ah, dang.
You probably think that these cannonballs were brought by someone who doesn't know how this cannon works and were just put here.
That makes sense.
Yep.
You guys getting try again. Yeah, he still does not know shit.
Yep, that's pretty much all you get. And yep, I'll probably call it there, so we can So you wait for other Goombas to show up.
Yeah, I mean, that only makes sense to me. But do you guys want to head back and see if there's anyone in town who knows about the silver thing?
I mean, it's better than staying around here trying to figure it out.
Sure. Well, I mean, we could also just race across the field, but we know that they've got cannons that shoot actual cannonballs out there. At least that's what Kumbario said. Something about this one's non-operational, but the ones out there are definitely operational.
Yep.
Yeah, I
And
don't want to explode the bad way.
Yeah, I hear that. So
you wait for about 20, 30 minutes, and you do, after a little bit of time, reinforcements do come in the form of more Goombas, and even some of the Toad soldiers that you helped escape from the city earlier.
nice.
We'll make sure the Koopa Troop doesn't get their hands on this cannon too. We're not sure what you're gonna do next, but we'll help how we can.
Sure. There's a. Oh, sorry.
Basically, Finn would just say, "Do you happen to know what the phrase power of silver means?"
They do not. Nope. Never heard of it.
Curses! Foiled again! Apparently, we need that in order to operate this cannon.
Well, what about the old madam from the cat cafe? I mean, not to say she's really old, but she's older. And she's lived here a while, so
Yeah, I guess that can make sense. Old people have more time to learn things.
or overhear things too. Especially since she runs a cafe. I'll let them know that the Koopa that I knocked out is over there, and that I threw a shell into the woods so that he couldn't get it back.
The Toad just turns around, sees the arrow in the half of the arrow is stuck in his chest, and that he hasn't moved. And
I don't know whether he's
turns back-
unconscious or not.
Okay,
Dead.
we'll check him out.
I forgot to
And they-
check if he was dead.
They don't move.
Oh.
Okay.
I may have been keeping my eye on him this entire time.
He hasn't moved at all. in the 30 odd minutes.
Success! Away we go!
Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
Yeah, you get the idea that he is.
Yeah, seems pretty dead to me.
So, the three of you travel back to Windmillville, and it's just as you left it, pretty much. Toads and Goombas are working together. The few odd other thing, a couple shot high guys that are just helping rebuild what they can.
Well, I'm gonna go to the cat cafe and ask the. Can't remember if it's an old Toad or an old Goomba there.
It is an old Toad lady. Yes.
Okay, that will ask.
Milky.
Oh yeah, Milky. I'll ask her if she knows anything
hello, sweetie.
about the cannon and the power of silver that might activate it.
Cannon?
It's just the one
And
on the
she
outskirts of town.
There's a cannon on the outskirts of town?
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it would have been better
Sorry,
to ask Mario?
I don't get out much.
That's okay. I mean,
Keeping-
if you've ever heard anything about, like, the idea of a
Keeping,
power of silver to send you to the sky.
Keeping care of my little fluff balls here. They keep me busy.
Uh-huh.
You said power of silver, right?
Yes.
I believe I heard Gumbario talking about this a few years ago. He would always read me read stories out of his little book that he keeps by him just to pass the time. Oh, he's such a good lad. But I believe that it was used by the ancient Shroomish, or the ancient Mushroom Kingdom, I should say, as a power source for their technology. A certain type of star. I can't remember, but it's. Have you heard of a power star, dear? It's like that, but different.
Oh, indeed, I have heard of power stars. I didn't realize there was different kinds, though.
Oh yes, There's quite a few. What were they called again? And she kind of just glazes over at that moment.
I mean, you were right, Kaden. We should ask Gumbario. He knows a lot about the history of this area.
Yeah.
I will thank Milky for her time and give her a coin.
Oh, thank you, dearie. And as
Continue.
the same as last time, the elderly cat atop her head quickly swipes the coin.
Jeez.
I remain convinced the cat is possibly in control.
Give me, actually.
I think I rolled like a shit perception, so I became convinced of this earlier.
Yeah, give me perception or nature. Nature would be more fitting, but yeah, you can use perception. 10. This is just a normal cat.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a cat.
It's just a cat.
Win. You looking at this cat, seeing its patterns, its facial structure, what its build, its everything. You realize this isn't a normal cat. This is what it is called a fury kitten.
A fury kitten.
Yep, a fury kitten.
Fury, okay.
Yeah, Fury.
Mm.
Alright, and what exactly does that mean?
It is a special cat that whenever it gets mad, particularly when it's wet, its body can burst into shadowy flames and it becomes feral.
Gulp.
And it is also significantly more intelligent than a normal cat. Not as much as a person, but it's out of 20, it would have like, let's say a 6 or a 7 intelligence.
Oh.
Huh. Finn is immediately going to keep his distance.
And you realize every single cat in this inn is a fury kitten.
He's going to excuse himself and step outside real quick.
What you see?
Nothing, hold on, nothing. Hey, let's go in literally any other direction and find Gupario, shall we?
Yeah!
Only after they're away from the inn will he whisper, "Those are all fury kittens!"
Like, Kate just.
I mean-
Get mad or wet, they burst into shadowy flames and go feral.
Oh.
The whole inn is full of them.
That sounds like a disaster waiting to happen.
There is danger in this village, and it is cute and fluffy.
Very much so. Though you do also know they are extremely affectionate when not mad.
Yeah, but he's
Aggressive,
more
though.
but he's more focused on how they are when they are mad.
Yep.
Okay,
So
I'm gonna.
you walk.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, you walk around town. You're not sure where Gumbar is, but you can ask some of the some of the people who are working around, and they eventually point you to his house, where you knock on the door, and he does after a bit of waiting, he does answer the door. His blue helm swapped out for a nightcap. But he still has his book, like, it's like stuck to the side of his face. You think he slept with the book. Hey, what's up? He's very sleepy.
Mario, we require your know-it-allness.
Okay.
Know you of the power of silver.
And when you say that, his eyes perk up. He rips the book off of his face, and he just begins flipping to the pages. Oh, power of silver, power of silver. I know. This was in. This is in this. Where is it? What page? Oh, yes, here. And he points at a page. It's just inane.
Just
Mashup up of words. You're not sure if this is like an official source of history or whatever, because it's got like sticky notes, it's got loose pages, it's got words written over other words. It looks like a madman's journal.
I seem to recall
And
that
he just points.
Oh, sorry. I seem to recall that I rolled to see what kind of book it was, and it's like a semi knockoff of a good quality book. But I mean,
You do remember that. It is kind of a red-ish cover with a star kind of childishly drawn on the front. Yep. And he explains to you that a few hundred years ago, even before even before the first Koopa invasion, the Mushroom Kingdom had technology that they would power with silver power stars.
ah,
What is the secret to operating the cannon, then? Silver power stars.
How did you figure that out?
We have very big brains.
my mom made me learn Shroomish when I was a kid.
You know Shroomish? You know ancient. I've been trying to learn forever, and I could never figure it out. Is there a
I was bored.
And it clicks in his head. That must be what the question mark was saying. You saw that the question mark was made out of writing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
That must be what it was saying. I knew I should have tried to looking for someone that knew Shroomish. Yes, that's it. If we can find a silver power star, we could do something, and it would get the cannon working. That has to be it.
Well, did they come from regular question blocks, or...
No. So these the power stars never come from question mark blocks. You have to find them. They could fall from the sky. They could be locked away in dungeons. They could even be used for other. And he pauses. That's what they're using to power the cannons. That's what they're using to power the fort.
Yeah, it is as I suspected. There had to be some availability of silver power stars if they are using these cannons willy-nilly.
We need to get some of that.
Well, where do you think they're getting them from? Like, if they come from the sky...
There's too many places they could come from, and none of them are easily accessible. You can't. We don't have time to go searching out in the world to find a random silver power star.
Well, I mean, I could ask my patron?
Ask.
Well, yeah. See, I really, really, really love the wishing stars, and I asked them for powers so that I could grant people their wishes and dreams, and that's where yeah, anyways, I could ask them, maybe?
Oh, you're an acolyte of the Wish constellation? Oh, that would be perfect, yeah. If you could commune with them, they could maybe guide you towards the best way to get one.
I don't have a spell. I don't have a divination spell, but like,
yeah,
you can usually talk to your patron for some.
You could always still just pray.
Yeah, I was gonna say like.
Yeah.
And mighty Finn shall pray to his own deity. Double our odds. And also, he's going to use guidance on Kubai.
Okay. So I'll say, hey, this will be a religion check, but if you don't have proficiency, which I think you should, I'll count you as having proficiency.
Oh, crud balls. Oh, well, Finn might have a good conversation.
Aiden's just gonna check just because.
Aww.
He's not much religious. He lives on the street. He does shit.
Caden sees the other two praying and just.
Am I supposed to do this too?
Yeah, just like pretends to pray. Maybe like things of cheese or something.
Things of cheese.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Praise to his deity. It kind of works a bit like a phone with a dial tone and then him going on internally. Hello, hello. Can you hear me? Can the great and mighty Finn hear you?
Jeez.
So I'll say Kubai, yeah, your prayer doesn't go through. Or at least you don't get any feelings.
Is Aid Another still a thing?
That would be the help action, yeah. Basically, what you do is you spend your action to assist someone else in some way. It can be vague, it doesn't really matter, and they get advantage on their roll.
Okay, I'm gonna do that with Caden, because I noticed that Caden is thinking about cheese, and I'm just like, you know what? If there's a dream out there, I want to support that dream. So I'm going to pray that Caden can get an answer.
Yep, Caden can get advantage on whatever they're doing.
Thinking about cheese extra hard.
Oh my god, what?
Just roll religion. Just roll religion again, and whichever result is higher.
And it'll use guidance on Caden also. Just reaches over and lightly bops him on the head to give him the guidance spell.
In the middle of praying. In the middle of praying, bop. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah!
You still
Kaden,
want that T4 or not?
your mind is filled with just images of cheese. You can taste it. You can smell it. You feel yourself being surrounded in just golden goodness. Some
Why?
of it's a little crumbly. One section is blue.
Heck
Most
yeah.
of it is creamy and golden and yellow and just... You almost feel as if you are turning into cheese. And while that happens, Finn, this isn't really like commune with deity is an ability that has specific things. This isn't really that, so it won't be as powerful. You get the feeling that it's more of a... Since you worship Jades, the ruler of underwear, the afterlife,
What the what? The what? The what?
play Super Paper Mario. You'll understand. Or maybe you won't. I don't know.
I haven't played that. She rules underwear as well as
Yeah.
the underworld. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's in the Pantheon thing. You can read about it if you would like. But yeah, basically the afterlife is called underwear.
Wow.
Like, cause like it's underwear. But heaven is over there.
Oh my god.
Yeah. But anyway, you worship Jades, the goddess ruling the afterlife, and one that judges the soul, the souls of the deceased on whether they go to heaven, essentially hell, or if they get reincarnated for another try. Her domain isn't really pertaining to where is a silver power star, but she can still guide you in what you intend to do, because she also is the also a part of her is do what you want to live your life before your time is up. And what you want to do right now, before your time is up, is find a silver power star. So she would give you a sense of... First, she would probably give you a sense of go give proper burial rites to that Koopa you helped kill. Then go past that, eastward and or northward. Just
As you
go
command, my lady.
go
He would just say
past
this
a
aloud.
dead Koopa.
He would just say this aloud as he gets up after his prayers are finished.
Does he just say "as you wish, my lady," or does he explain?
Well, after he says that, he'll explain to the others what
Okay.
JD has, revealed to him. We must go and bury the Koopa that we ruthlessly murdered, and then we must go past him to find the power star that we seek.
Okay.
Have your prayers uncovered.
Cheese.
Cheese is good.
Jesus.
Come on. Is that supposed to happen?
I mean, I hoped that you would find what you most desire, and if you found cheese, then I hear that.
Aiden is like so confused. Is like, wait, is this supposed to be like religious experience?
I mean, why not? Honestly, if this was 3.5, we could just make you a favorite soul of cheese, and that would be fucking hilarious.
Jesus.
Oh, I got plans. That was a 21. That's gonna have some things.
That's gonna add some things. Yes.
Yep. Okay. So.
Well,
you
then we're
walk
marching back to the cabin. Or cannon.
Yep. About from this, about an hour and a half has passed. It still is daylight, but the sun is getting closer to setting. It's not nighttime yet. It's still very much daytime, but yeah, time has passed. And you go back to the cannon,
Mhm.
and you see the the toads and Goombas. They just left the corpse there. They haven't touched it. As they're kind of just sitting on barrels, sitting on logs, and just watching the surroundings.
We shall need a good place to bury this former minion of Bowser.
I mean, here's as good as any, probably.
On the road?
Well, maybe, like, I don't know, under the tree?
Perhaps over here, just off the side of the road.
Well, I mean, if people come and attack, they're gonna come through that path, so they might end up unburying him.
Not if we bury him deep enough.
Well, I mean, how far are we willing to dig?
Proper funeral rites require 6 feet. Otherwise, they can be dug up by wild animals.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, as long as we don't have a dry bone situation going on here.
Certainly will not.
You're doing the digging, right?
I would trust it to no other. This is my burden. With that, let's see. Did he actually have a shovel of any kind? No. Well, he's still gonna try and just start digging as best he can.
Do you not have a shovel?
I don't believe so. Let's see. Mess kit, bedroll, tinderbox, backpack, torch. Nope, no shovel. He's just gonna start.
I mean, we could do a cairn. We could just put rocks on top. There's rocks over here. Look, rocks.
Fine, whichever works better.
Huh, yeah. No one has a shovel.
I'm gonna pull him over towards the tree and start piling rocks around him, because that seems like the fastest way to deal with the situation.
Yeah, Finn will start helping out with that. Just start building a nice, sturdy cairn.
You cover the body in loose stones and crumbled bricks that are scattered around, and she'll ended up with it. Kind of just looks like a pile of rocks, and I assume that Finn does some sort of prayer and burial rite over it,
Yes.
muttering some words, and yeah. Were you gonna say something?
No?
Okay, I thought you said you were gonna say something, so I paused. Yep. You perform burial rites for the Koopa. I kind of lost that experience.
Rest in peace, you foolish fool.
You fool. Yeah, insult the dead. But yeah. You bury the Koopa, and that's that pretty much. Risky or not risk. Finn, you do feel a sense of approval. Like, yeah, this was worthy. This is good enough. This works.
Okay, so
Hey,
where?
please.
Nice. So where are we headed?
JD said to continue past where we left the slain Koopa, so we must continue past.
Alright. Come on, Kaden!
Sure. I think.
Were you saying something?
No?
Hmm?
Okay. So there are two passageways. You can go north or you could go east. Well, really, I'll just bring back here and just where from the cannon. Where do you want to go?
Well, let's see. We came from the west, and we were told to go past where we left the Koopa, so I assume we have to go east.
Okay. Yep. And yep, pretty much any you can go. Oh, and you can go anywhere from this map. So yeah, just like you want to go to the bridge because you can kind of just see the landscape and like yeah, you can see where things are kind of. I'm not explaining this good.
Okay, so we're going east.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go east. As you continue down the road, you approach a bridge leading up a small cliff face. Surrounding the path are more question mark blocks and even some brick blocks arranged in a familiar pattern. But you can't quite place where you've seen them before. The thick grass on the either side of the path comes to an abrupt end around 40 feet from the closest point of the cliff face. That would be like, well, on this line, that's where the grass ends, where it ends. Crates are stacked to the south side of the cliff. While to the north, you see a Koopa Troopa watching multiple Goomba laborers carry large stone chunks from a pipe embedded into a cliff onto two yellow and blue checkered platforms that rise and lower every few moments. Atop the cliff, at the end of the bridge, you see two paratroopers sitting down and facing away from the bridge. Their weapons propped up against a short railing that runs along the entire length of the cliff. Again, you are not noticed quite yet. And just to be sure, you can read on the blocks. There's like 10 foot, 15 foot. That's how high they are from the ground. They're floating up pretty high.
Okay, so we wouldn't be able to hit those ones there?
They would require an acrobatics check to hit. Unless, because the jump rules is you can jump, I modified the jump rules a little bit. Usually it's 3 feet, but you can, if you move at least 10 feet before you jump, you can jump up 5 feet plus your strength modifier. And for a long jump, if you move at least 10 feet, you can jump up to a number of feet up to your strength score. Basically, jump mechanics.
Okay.
If you go on 5e tools, you can just type in jumping, and there's a quick reference. Actually, I should probably just put a link to that. Reference jumping. Okay. Yep, it's in-game questions. Okay. And what do you do? This is the scene you see.
Sorry, I'm thinking.
That's fine. I understand it's a little bit, it's a lot to take in.
I don't think I'm just vibing.
And the grass is still tall enough to where it is at least like chest high.
Hmm.
So
And
what the Goombas are doing? They're taking around crates.
the Goombas that are going in and out the pipe, carrying carrying what looks to be quarried stone, gray quarried stone, and they're bringing it up these yellow and blue checkered platforms that are rising and lowering, and they're just hauling the stone up the cliff face and away to a pile off map.
Okay. Would I know what that kind of stone is used for?
Give me, hmm, what skills are there?
Insight?
No. Oh, insight's more reading a person's body language.
Oh.
I would probably just a straight intelligence roll.
Okay.
$15. Do you get it? From this distance, you see the the stone looks like they aren't just picking up rocks off of a floor. They look. This stone looks like it's mined or something. They're digging for something in that pipe. And they're just bringing
Oh,
stone
okay.
out. Or
Oh.
perhaps they're just digging for stone. There's something to do with digging stone. They're digging it. Yeah.
Okay, so they're digging for something.
They're digging for something, whether that be something
So
specific.
they're not making bricks or they're not like
It
it's
could be
not carved
bricks,
stone.
sure.
Okay.
Yeah. They're digging for something, whether that something is something specific or just stone. Yeah. Yeah, they could be making bricks.
Okay.
Over-explained a bit. My bad.
That's okay. So what are the two Goomba laborers? Are they just also just indicating industry? The ones that are up top.
Same thing. They're
Okay.
like they're swapping.
Yeah.
They're one comes out, one goes in, and the one that came out is bringing stone up top, while the one up top is going down to get more stone. They're going in a loop. At any given point, there's about 2 above and below. I'm just not moving the tokens around.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
So what does this lightning thing do?
It is a consumable item that does an effect. Should be in consumables.
Yeah, when used, it's crackling until it's a thin lightning that moves toward a target. It moves toward, but does it do damage?
Yes. It's like best way. It's like it's a consumable spell. It's kind of like a spell scroll, but it's an item.
Yeah, yeah. I just more or less asking how much damage it does.
Oh, it doesn't say. They probably should have put that in the description. It'll do 2d6 of lightning damage to
Okay.
whatever it hits. Yep. To one target.
So I look at Hayden and Finn, and I'm like, okay, let's gather up here a little bit. I think we might be able to take that Koopa at the bottom of the cliff before the paratroopers have a chance to react.
Okay.
If we can lay them out before they can react, I mean, they'll have the advantage of being up, but they're gonna have to come down to get us, cause I mean, unless you want to go up the bridge, but then we're gonna have to take care of two of them at the same time.
Yes.
But what do you think, Finn?
Doing some thinking of my own. Sorry, just quick summary. What your thought was?
We could probably take the Troopa up here, like by the cliff. At the bottom. We could probably take him before the paratroopers even see what's happened. Which we might be able to then, after knocking him out or whatever, then we can just turn on these two. Like, we can sneak back and then come back up the bridge, and then we won't have someone following us, and we won't have someone running into the pipe to go get help.
True, but these guys would probably definitely see us attacking him. Unless we took him out pretty
Well, I
quickly.
mean, they are. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If we can do it really fast.
Would we be able to do that really fast, though?
Maybe?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Just anyone, really. But yeah.
22.
Okay, that's enough. You can you can tell that the two paratroopers, even though they're above you, facing away and still kind of hard to see, you can tell that they look like they're asleep. They're taking a nap, not really caring about their position.
Wait, these two are sleeping, you said?
Yes, the paratroopers are asleep.
Okay. Actually, might just be able to do it. If they're asleep, then I'd be able to take out that one real quick.
Yeah, my concern is if we run up to try and take care of the paratroopers first, he's just gonna go straight in that pipe, and we have no idea what's on the other side of it, like if there's reinforcements or anything.
True.
Yeah.
Case.
Could use your epic bow skills, I think. I'm also gonna pull out my bow.
Okay.
Well,
something
heavy crossbow.
in place to keep them from running into that pipe. That way, you two can attack them.
That's a good idea.
Right. And these ones were high up, you said, right? Or was it these ones down south? Or
They are all about. If you zoom, oh yeah, you probably. I don't think you can zoom in. These are 10 feet up.
Oh, I can see.
This other one is 15 feet above it. This group of 3 here is 10 feet, and the rest are 15 feet.
okay. All right. Just
And
wanted to
the
check
cliff
on that.
itself is 20 feet tall.
All right. So we're agreed on taking out the Koopa Trooper over there first.
Hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go give it a try then.
Okay.
Y'all gonna get over there so that we can attack, or?
Well, we don't need to be too close.
I know, like.
But you, yeah.
Crash where we can, be in position.
Grass.
Yeah. And the grass is tall enough to where, so long as you don't do something loud, you can just automatically stealth. You can just crouch down, and maybe they can see the grass kind of moving around, but that's just the wind or something. Yeah, it's tall grass.
All right.
Oh,
So,
so Kate and Bubai or Kubai just use their crossbows.
if that is what you're going to do.
And Finn, he is going to actually step out from the grass. And basically, when the Koopa Troopa starts to take notice of him, he is going to use... Oh, come on.
Oh,
And he's going to command the Koopa Troopa to grovel.
The Koopa Troopa.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So first things first, I'll have... Because you're doing something to affect them, I will have Kubai and Kaden to roll stealth checks after this all this occurs.
okay.
Finn, you're out in the open, so if like this happens, you will be seen. But Kaden, roll for attack, and we'll have that go off first, and you get sneak attack because you're hidden.
Okay.
23, that hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Eh.
At 6 for a sneak attack,
Um.
and 6 for the short bow. The Koopa Troopa it is looking at the two Goomba laborers as one pops into the pipe. The other one hops on the elevator platform to bring us some stone. Another one is coming down, and then the arrow just pops through their head, and they just fall slump.
Oh.
You were awesome.
And the other two Goombas that were there do not know these. They left, and there's one Goomba laborer just on the elevator coming down that is just staring at Finn because he's the one that's standing in the open.
It's like,
He
where'd the
hasn't
arrow
done
come
anything
from?
yet.
But you don't even have a freaking bow.
And the Goomba laborer doesn't look like he's doing anything yet. He's just on the platform. He's just staring at the Koopa that enslaved him, that is now dead.
So was there any point in, I guess, no real need for Finn to use that command spell then?
Normally, when you ready a spell, it still consumes a spell slot, but nah. You can just not cast a spell.
Yeah, Finn would just have his hand held out and about to give it, but then, well, Caden takes the Koopa down in one shot. And he just looks back at Caden and says, "You are scary with that bow."
What are you even trying?
And at this point, the laborer does. This one went in. And this one just hops off the platform and kind of just stands there, staring at the Koopa Troopa.
I'm gonna come out of the grass and I'm gonna motion like with a like shh, like put my finger over my lips like
Give me a persuasion check with advantage. "17. The Goomba looks up at the platform that's going back up now, and you actually see another Goomba hop on it, and he kind of just his gaze goes to the paratroopas who are still sleeping because it was an arrow. Those don't really make a lot of noise, and he kind of just slowly trots over trots. He begins trotting over to you, not making any noise, as he's just.
Sneak, sneak, sneak. Yes,
What?
precisely.
As he gets near Finn, Finn will whisper, "Follow the road back to the village. It's all clear."
He just nods, freaked out at this happening, and he, as fast as he can, because he's been beaten, he's chained up a bit, he's scarred, he's weak, and he's tired, because he's been forced to carry stones. So he's slow. He just slowly trots into the grass, and you just see it rustle away.
Mm.
As at this point, the next one comes down and hops off the platform, being a corpse.
It's like a circus of nonsense.
The next one just sees the corpse and actually sees the other Goomba trot off into the grass, you ignoring him and letting him go, and he does the same.
Yes.
Then the other one comes out holding some stones. As the fourth one comes, they both see it.
And Finn's gonna
And
be
they
just
both leave.
making a hustling motion.
This happens around. All this happens at like in the course of like a couple minutes.
Okay, I'm
No
gonna.
more Goombas come out the pipe.
Okay, I'm gonna come up here to the. Ah. Apparently, I'm
yeah.
attempting movement against a wall, but I want to come up the elevator.
Yeah. You want to come up the elevator?
Yeah.
Okay. So.
Finn will want to do the same.
Okay. At this point, I will have you all, anyone going up the elevator, roll stealth checks.
Okay.
As you're getting close to sleeping Koopas.
And
And yeah, I put walls around. I was experimenting with line of sight stuff around the walls to make it be like, oh, you're up against the side of a cliff. You can't see what's on top.
Finn's gonna use guidance on himself just to improve his odds on this.
Okay.
Oh, 17.
Dang, nice.
Oh.
19. Okay.
Yeah, you know what? Caden's gonna follow, because, I mean, he doesn't want to be by himself. Not here. So... There.
Nice.
16.
Nice.
You all get up to the up on top of the cliff. The paratroopers do not notice you whatsoever. They are still very much asleep.
Make sure that my... Yes, I do. Okay.
And you do notice that the fence isn't actually that high. It's about, like, for Caden, yeah, it would block them from like falling off. But for Kubai and Finn, it's essentially just a handrail. You can easily climb over it.
Okay. I'm going to point at the one that's furthest from me.
Yep.
And I'm going to see if I can Eldritch Blast it off of the cliff. Because I have Repelling Blast, and I want to knock him off the damn cliff because it's fucking hilarious.
Okay. We'll stow that for a second. Finn and Caden, is there anything you would want to do while this is happening?
No.
Which one was about to be blasted off?
This one.
This one.
In that case, Finn's gonna go for this one, and while he's sleeping, he's just gonna raise his mace high overhead. Get ready for the bonk of a lifetime.
Yeah. He is too small to really do shit right now.
I mean, you could stand between them and blow him up.
You can only blow up one time a day.
Yo, we already took a nap, though.
No, but what if I need to use it later?
Fair point.
Oh, that's true. Do we get advantage against a sleeping creature?
If you're within melee, yes.
Oh, but
Well,
I can't.
yeah, you get advantage against a sleeping creature. if you're in melee, you automatically hit.
Okay.
That's how
Alright.
I'm gonna rule it this time.
All right.
Because like a sleeping creature, yeah, technically there you would only get advantage, which means you can somehow miss. That's just dumb.
Would the automatic hit also be a critical or just a normal one?
No. I'll let you roll to see if you get a crit, but it will not be a crit. Well, not be
Okay.
an automatic crit.
Okay. In that case, advantage. Oh, don't know why I did that with advantage. I hit the wrong one.
It's fine.
Alright. So, just roll for damage now. 6.
6 damage. And Kubai, with its sleeping,
It's denied
it
dex,
actually
right?
also loses its dexterity for armor class, so that hits.
Nice.
Nice.
Does that include the? That seems low even for because I have the other ability too, right?
Yeah, that doesn't it doesn't automatically math it, so you'll have to.
Okay.
I think you'll have to math it. So yeah.
The feature with agonizing blast adds my charisma modifier to the damage it deals at a hit, so it's +3, so 6.
6 total.
Yeah,
Nice.
and also it gets repelled, and it's getting
There's no
pushed.
saving throw. Just happens.
Yep, if I hit it, it gets pushed, and it goes 10 feet away.
Okay. 5, 10. Then it falls 20 feet, to which it's still asleep, so it's gonna fail the saving roll. Saving throw. Can you roll me 2d6?
Hope I do this right.
3. Okay.
Good lord!
It takes an additional 3 fallen damage. As both of them waked up, one getting smacked in the face with a mace, and the other having fallen off of a cliff. both are wounded. Pretty good wounded. The one that fell off the cliff looks very much in pain. As we'll roll for initiative now. Let's add everyone to combat, and there we go. This initiative roller is much easier than Roll20. Gs. I like it.
It is nice.
And we'll begin combat with them. Oh, technically, that was the surprise round. So yeah, we'll just do this normal. Dimbai, it is your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Dimbai, it is your turn.
Yeah, the one that's in front of Finn. Since I probably can't see the one that's on the ground.
You cannot.
Eldritch Blast! If I can find it, because it's in my spellbook and not my features.
$20. Unnatural 20. But still
Not a natural
20.
20, modified 20. That hits. Damage! Why? +3, so 4 damage.
4.
And it moves 10 feet.
It moves 10 feet. and
So it
falls
gets
because
blasted off.
it does not have a hover speed. It has a fly speed, but not a hover speed, which means it falls at a rate of 500 feet per turn, because that is how things work. Which means it slams 20 feet down into the ground. Please roll me 2d6. It does not matter, because it is dead.
Well,
That's what Eldritch Blast is for! Celestial Star Sparkle Blast!
Yeah!
oh my
That's
god.
literally it. That was your action. You have movement and bonus action.
Well, I'm gonna move over here and see what the heck happened to the other guy.
Yeah, he is just on the ground, prone. Which it is now his turn. He doesn't have his weapon because it is currently next to you, because he was knocked off the cliff without it. He does half his movement to stand up. Then he just flies up 20 feet in the air, goes a little bit forward, because that's really all he can do, because he didn't have enough movement after standing back up. Though, actually, no, he does do something. Didn't I? Oh wait, no, green shells just have the extra AC. Never mind. I didn't give green shells the ability. Okay. Finn, your turn. There's an enemy flying a bit off the cliff.
Is he within melee reach?
Even though the map says yes, I'm gonna have to say no.
Ah. In that case, she'll touch.
Just because, like, shenanigans. Yeah.
17.
Nice!
She'll touch. And 4 damage as... Okay, how do you want to do this?
The Koopa is flying back up to try and rejoin the fight. Finn is just going to walk up to the the cliff and just flicks his hand and says, "And chill touch." The ghostly hand appears and just bonks the Koopa on the head, causing it to fall back down to the ground below.
Yep. Sounds good to me. As you just hear a thud.
He's just gonna peer over the cliff and say, "Is it bad that I'm getting a little used to all this murder?"
I mean, it's not murder. It's
It's
adventuring!
Actually, Finn, give me a perception check.
Alright.
From specifically, since you're specifically in this position.
22.
22. Yes. You peering over over the cliff to look at the now dead body tumble down, bounce off the cliff and thud into the earth. You see a red glint come from under the bridge.
A red glint.
Yep.
What kind of glint?
It's some sort of red shiny glint thing. From
There was
under the
something
bridge.
red and shiny under the bridge.
Gonna run over. It's like, wait, shiny?
Shiny.
What if you pointed out? If you pointed out, Caden and Kubai can easily see it. You can
Yep.
actually see it right here.
Yeah, I was gonna say, there's something there.
I was
Alright.
also gonna have a roll if any of you pointed it out, like in just what is this? Yeah, you find it.
Alright, how do we get it?
You can currently see it floating underneath the bridge.
Then I'll head under the bridge. Like, he'll head down here
It is
and
under
walk
the
around.
highest point of the bridge next to the cliff, so it is still like 15 feet up in the air from the ground below it.
Can we reach it by like sticking your hand? Like, if it's floating?
Yes, you can. You can stick your hand through the gap in the planks. It's a bit of a stretch, but you can get it. And
He's gonna give that a try just because he saw it, so he's gonna go for it.
Finn, you get 1 red coin.
Red coin.
Red coin.
Ooh, red coins!
What's that do?
You would know that there are certain coins that are valued similarly to normal coins, but some people will only trade in these types of coins.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so it's like a special kind of currency.
Yes.
So let's see, how do I add that?
Put it
You
under
can
plat,
just-
maybe?
Yeah, I was gonna say you can just use platinum if you would like, if you remember. If not, you
Yeah.
can just. If not,
Yeah,
I
let's
can
put it
actually
under-
add a red coin item, and you can just like say how much you have, maybe.
Hold on, I just added it. Just gonna see if I can add a picture for it.
Oh yeah, because y'all can add things. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, it's not letting me really add a picture for it. Like I said,
Apparently, going onto the bridge it makes the top of the cliff a wall.
Yeah, I had things happen. Things are weird. Oh, there's a piggy bank icon. If you want the piggy bank icon.
Oh.
But yeah.
okay, I can't actually get back up there now anyway.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm still experimenting with how walls work in this thing, so yeah.
Caden, come here. I'm gonna pick you up, and
What?
then we can maybe get some of these blocks.
Okay.
Yes, good idea.
They are 10 feet above. As per the jumping rules, by default, you can jump 5. Well, the
Oh,
slightly
5 plus your
modified
strength
ones I
score,
have.
right?
By default, you can do 5 plus strength modifier for a standing jump. If you would want to jump higher than that, you can do
What
a
if we
acrobatics check.
what if we both just, flung Caden up together?
Yeah.
That would be an automatic success.
All right, let's go. Let's get some coins.
Yeah.
Throw the bomb. But to
But
hit,
no,
I would say to hit the ones that are 15 feet up, it would require some sort of check.
All right, let's get the two that are at 10 feet first, then.
Yeah.
This one,
Eh,
this one, you see, you chuck a pink bomb at it, and out of it pops. It turns brown, and out of it pops a mushroom.
Nice.
Ooh.
Who would like the mushroom? Just in their inventory, so I can put it in someone's inventory.
unless we just want to go through all of them or however
Yeah,
many.
let's just go through all that we can
Okay.
divide the loot.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll do the 10 feet ones first, because the 15 feet ones all require checks. This one, Caden, as you're thrown, you get the feeling of cheese again.
Oh my god.
And
Jeez.
instead of whatever would come out of this block, now a wedge of cheese comes out.
Yes.
What is the cheese?
And the other 10-foot one down here is just a single coin.
Aw.
Alright, let's start doing the 15-foot ones then.
I'll say athletics check to either
You should probably take the athletics check. I'll just aid another, or whatever the hell it's called now.
help. You
Sure,
can,
Help.
alright.
yeah, you
One
take the
athletics.
help action,
And
which
also,
gives them advantage.
and also, Finn will use guidance on himself to try and improve their odds.
Okay.
So let's see, he does this with advantage, right?
Oh, what the hell?
Jeez.
9
Miss.
plus
Okay.
guidance.
Alright, so let's see. Hold on.
You just need to roll 1d4. There you go.
4. That'll be a 13. That's enough. It's easy enough, but yeah. So, you throw Caden up. Caden lands on top of the blocks, and they're sturdy. They hold Caden's entire body weight. Caden can just walk across them, and then jump up to get the higher block himself. and a single coin pops out.
Aww.
Ah,
And then
well,
the
so
final.
we got 2 more we can work with.
Oh yeah, this one I forgot. This one is just
A
this
regular
one's
one.
just 5 feet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you can
alright.
just get that.
Alright,
Yep.
you get that one then.
Out of this one, pops. Same thing. You hit it, it goes brown, and an egg pops out.
An egg.
Yep.
Like a
An
big egg?
Yep. It's like half the size of Caden. It's an egg.
Like a Yoshi egg?
Yeah, like a Yoshi
Just an
egg?
egg. Nope, it's just a normal egg.
Bah!
What?
In that case, let's just get that last one then.
Okay. One more athletics check to throw the Caden.
Again with advantage.
If Kubai is helping, yes.
Yes, yes.
Alright. And guidance again, just because. Oh!
Oh!
You throw Caden in on top of it.
You have to butt slam it now.
Caden is currently on top of the question mark block.
Okay. So I guess he just has to drop himself on it.
Yep.
Okay.
You jump up a little bit and you just thud into it. Give it a good butt stomp as from below, because normally you hit these from below, but since you're hitting this from top, 5 coins rain down from it, coming out of the bottom.
Nice.
Okay, so just a quick list of our loot: 1 mushroom, 1 cheese, 6 coins, and 1 egg. The mushrooms are essentially health potions, right?
I mean, we
Yep,
could make an
mushrooms
Finn
omelet.
would
Make
ask
an
to get
omelet.
the mushroom just because he is down some points from that first fight they had.
I didn't even think of that.
So Finn asks if he can get the mushroom just because he can have it on hand in case he needs it, since he's down 4 points.
Sure.
Alright.
I'll take the egg if you want the cheese, I guess?
It's my cheese.
Yeah, it is your cheese.
Okay.
I'll put the egg in my bag. And we can
Bob
divide the
loves
coins up
cheese.
equally.
Let me
2 coins each.
2 coins? Okay.
egg for Kubai.
Oh,
Did it
a
go
wedge
through?
cheat.
Yep.
It has an egg.
And
it's half a
cheese.
pound. It's an egg that's half a pound.
It's a big egg.
I'm gonna end up with a baby Yoshi eating my fucking gear.
Alright.
Let me see if there's a consumable. Is there food? Is there
Okay.
cheese? There is cheese. Okay, select image.
God.
Cheese. I didn't save the image.
Oh.
Food, cheese, select file. There we go. Caden has cheese.
The Babam is happy.
Well, you guys kind of somehow just gave him cheese. And he prayed for cheese, even though he wasn't sure why. It was just like such a
Cheese.
Cheese. I'm gonna investigate these boxes. They got any identifying marks on them?
No, they do not. They're just normal boxes, but the inside is just like general mining tools like shovels, pickaxes.
Oh, hey, shovels!
Yeah, shovels, pickaxes, and like some dried food that you can take on the ground. Not much else. No. Yeah.
You want a shovel?
Yep, you can each get a shovel if you want.
A shovel would be useful.
Yeah,
We're going to be burying a lot of bodies in the future, I can already tell.
Actually, no. These shovels are made for like a Goomba size, so yeah,
Oh, they're
they'd be
small
good size for
shovels.
For Caden, but for Herkubai and Finn, yeah, they're usable, but they're a bit small.
Yeah,
little gardening tools.
anything's better than nothing.
No, it's big enough to hold in two hands. It's not like a trowel. It's not like a one-handed shovel. It's a shovel, like a big shovel, but a little smaller, like a kid shovel.
Caden shovel.
Yeah, Caden
One
shovel.
one that will give you lower back pain if you use it as a medium-sized creature.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So, time to add shovel.
Caden gets a shovel. Kubai and Finn get unergonomic shovels.
Oh, hey, I've got a crowbar.
Yep.
Nice.
Or, Caden can probably use the shovel to bonk someone on the head at some point.
Heck yeah.
Why not?
So we've popped all the boxes. We found the red
Yep.
coin. And do we want to go in the tunnel? What? Your god said keep going east. We could go in the pipe because that is still kind of pointing east.
Could at least check it.
Let's haul ass. Unless you guys need a break or something.
Oh, yeah.
I'm good.
How much longer is everyone okay to go?
Yeah, I'm still
It's
good.
I'm good.
Okay.
Alright, so let's go check out that pipe.
Okay.
We need the little sound.
Doo, doo, doo. That sound rings out a little bit in the stillness of the field, as now there's no sound other than the wind blowing through the grass, and a faint humming of these platforms that are still going up and down. You go through the pipe, and similarly to the last time you did, you're sucked in at insane speeds. You take a sharp 90-degree turn down, and then you're immediately spat out. It's much shorter than last time. As you all are brought to some sort of underground mining thing. There's chunks of mined out rocks everywhere. Don't move yet. Don't move yet.
No, I wasn't trying to move. I was like trying to unlock so I could center this on my screen.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah, you see chunks of mined rock. The floor is low. I mean, the ceiling's low. You won't be able. It's like barely 6 foot, maybe 7 foot. There's a tunnel to the north, the south, and a larger one to the west. And in front of you, some of you can see a Koopa looking down into the tunnel, and in the deeper you hear the clanking of pickaxes against stone. As I will have all three of you immediately roll stealth checks. (16, 12, and a natural 20.
Nice.
Wasted my natural 20s on a heckin' stealth check.
Well, that natural 20 covered for Finn a little bit, as the great and mighty Finn comes out of the pipe, goes to boast, and the Kuba immediately comes out, arms first, and clamps his beak shut, as you don't know where you are, and you notice the Koopas in front of you. That you hear this the sound of exiting a pipe, the familiar bloop, bloop,
Do
what's
do do.
the exit pipe sound, but they don't turn around to that, as yeah, Goombas have been coming in and out of this pipe. They have not paid attention to you just yet. But moving around too much will require more stealth checks, if you would like to be stealthy. If you don't, go ahead. What do you do?
Then I'll whisper that they should probably take these two out.
Would be a good idea.
2?
Yeah, the Green Koopa's down here.
Okay, I can only see one.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep, Kubai you can only see one. Caden and Finn, you should be able to see 2.
yep. Then
Just
just
from Kubai, your angle.
Are there little question blocks sticking out the walls?
Yes.
What the hell is this world made of? Oh my god.
Probably best not to question it.
Yeah, don't think too hard about it. Oh my god.
Yeah. So, shall we go
The
take care
question
of that?
mark blocks have question marks on them to take away your questions. They are not to be questioned, they are to steal your questions so you don't ask them.
So, Finn's idea is this. Basically, in order to get close to them, he's suggesting just walk up like we belong here. Like, 2 of us are Koopas, and Caden could hide behind us. And by the time these Koopas realize we're not supposed to be here, we could be close enough to get an opening strike in on them.
I mean, sure, but I'll leg back a tiny bit because I don't want to be in melee.
Fair point. In that case,
And-
Finn will walk up like he belongs there. That's what he's
And I will say, with the torches, it's brightly lit, but like flickeringly brightly. You can details are a bit blurred, but not much.
I mean, we know we're not supposed to be here.
They don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you guys attack from range, Finn will get up close. Sound good?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Alright, in that case, Finn is going to start walking up to these guys, and he's not going to look like he's trying to sneak around. He's going to be walking up as if he belongs here and he knows it.
And hold right there. I'll let the other 2 kind of position themselves in that general area. Okay.
Actually, I should go here.
Also,
Yeah.
right here is where one of them does turn around to see, oh, there's footsteps behind me. That's probably the other Goombas. As he turns around, sees Koopas, is a little confused, but he doesn't act quite yet. What do you... I don't think I've seen... Hey, was there a Magic Koopa stationed with us? And that's what he asks.
Of course, foolish fool. I've been assigned to come and oversee your work because it is found to be lacking.
Uh-huh.
Wait, we're mining. Give me a persuasion check. Or deception check. My bad. Yeah.
Alright, deception. He's gonna use guidance on himself quietly. Just give himself that extra D4 just in case. 11 and just add D4. 1, 12.
Excuse me. Okay. Oh, well, we're pushing these Goombas as fast as they go, but they're slow. They don't. Stupid creatures, inferior beings. They don't mind good. what we need is Mecha Koopas, but they haven't sent us any, and they've been forcing us to capture these stupid mushrooms and make them mine instead.
Fear not. For the great and mighty Finn has a solution to your dilemma. And basically, if this guy lets it get close enough, Finn will just look him in the eye and say, "Bonk with the head," and then go to hit him with his mace before he can react.
Okay, give me an attack roll.
Just a regular attack roll?
Give me advantage.
Alright. Oh, let's roll 20.
Crits! Crits!
You smash this Koopa in the face. His jaw breaks as he is launched backwards and gets wedged into the stone wall. You immediately just knock him out. He's not moving. It falls limp, dangling from the wall.
the other green
the other
Koopa
one
be like,
screams
"Did
out.
you just get knocked out by a damn magic Koopa? How?"
The other one screams, "How are you so what? You?" And he's befuddled as he screams, and the attack and the subsequent smashing into the wall of a Koopa shell alerts others within the cave. As I'll say we roll initiative now. This is gonna take some explaining to do if you even can.
Nope.
Hello, he's just there and he's dead.
Oh wait, yep, we gotta add y'all three to the initiative. Yep.
Jeez.
My shit initiative, no!
My initiative is always the worst.
This is some things. So, that having happened, the green Koopa that is befuddled actually reacts first, bringing its pike down to facing forward towards the Magic Koopa that for some reason is very buff and just broke his friend's jaw and slammed him into a wall.
Nobody expects the magic Koopa with the
Attack you with
strength
the
score.
pike. Does an 11 hit?
Nope, 11 does not hit.
Okay. And
As
because
he
the
goes
pike-
to the swing, just Finn's other arm comes up with his shield and blocks it. Foolish fool! The great and mighty Finn never skips arm day!
What are you? As that's
Amazing.
action.
Amazing, thank you.
I just told you! The great and mighty Finn!
As next up, why is everything labeled wrong in the initiative? As you see, a red Koopa.
That's okay, its pictures is red. Careful, this one doesn't fall off of platforms.
A red Koopa charges forward, even from coming from deeper into the cave, wielding a long sword, but he can't quite reach you. And instead, he will simply just take the dash to get right in your face. And that'll be his turn. Which, the Goomba laborers, seeing... Oh, They will all 20 feet. 20 feet. They will just come as well. Yeah, they're coming too. They do not dash because they actually there you can see their feet are shackled together. They can't really move that fast. But they are still charging at you or in your general direction with pickaxes. Caden, you're first.
Okay. Well, let's see. It's gonna have to move a little bit where you can actually see. Even if it's just right behind Ben. Go ahead and take a shot. Like, suppose. Alright.
That's isn't that a dead one?
It's the dead one.
Okay.
Yeah. Got
That
these two here.
Okay. He's gonna take a shot at that one.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, where is my...
21, that hits. Roll
And
for
since he's... Okay.
7
Oh.
damage. As you see the arrow fly a short distance and get caught right, pierce through his shell as well, and get caught in his torso, but more in the center. He is barely alive. That was some of your movement and your action.
Yeah, so that's about it.
Okay. Kuba, your turn.
Okay, I'm
Remember,
going to.
You can move through allied tiles. You just can't stop in them.
Yeah, I'm going to say, Goombas. If you exit the pipe, you can get to the Goomba village. They have healers there and shelter for all of you.
Yep, and this one will have a persuasion check, but in response, the red Koopa will say, "Don't you dare, you scum! You'll fight for you'll
You'll
fight for the strong Lord Bowser."
Yeah, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast his ass.
Okay, that'll be your action.
I need to put this into the chat. Oops, I hit it twice. Ah! Ah!
10. That does not hit, as it just it crashes into the stone just before him, just to the side of him. Yeah. And do you want to roll the persuasion check?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Persuasion.
This one will be a hard DC because
Oh, for frick's sake.
the Goombas look terrified as the Koopas that are still in front of them and actively... Oh, I didn't mean to delete that. And actively yelling at them. Yep, did not mean to delete that, but oh well. And Finn, your turn.
At the risk of taking an opportunity attack, Finn is going to move here.
Yep, that will be an opportunity attack from the Goomba Laborer.
Alright.
Does a unnatural 20 hit?
Unnatural 20?
Yes.
Yeah, that hits.
You take 1 damage.
Alright. Goombas, hear the great and mighty Finn. Hear my hammy voice. These Koopas are weak.
Eh,
They cannot truly hold you prisoner with us helping you. Turn to our side. Help cast them down and regain your freedom.
I will allow you a persuasion check as well.
Okay, here we go. 10.
10
Ah.
is still not quite enough.
Ah,
These
nope.
Goopas are terrified of Koopas.
No, he's gonna take a swing at the green one.
Green one, okay.
Ah, come
Seven.
on.
Does not hit.
Man, these rolls are not liking us. Alright, that's my turn then.
Yep. The second Green Koopa is dead. Green Koopa 1.
Did he bleed out or something?
He got one shot.
Oh, okay, sorry. I thought you were talking about the one that's in front of Finn.
No. He is heavily wounded though, but he will see the Koopa and the Babam behind him and freak out. Goombas, focus on the magic Koopa. We have to. If that Babam blows up, we're all going down.
Huh?
And he will go here, and with his pike, he has 10-foot range, and he will attack Caden.
No.
Oh.
This is a 13 hit.
You dare attack the Avatar of Cheese?
No.
13 does not hit.
No.
Okay, it just glances off your metallic body. As that ends its turn, the red Koopa scoffs at the magic Koopa and will actually charge away, not disengaging, in between Caden and Kubai.
Ah, so opportunity attack?
You may.
16.
At 16 hits.
Turn him into paste! Turn him into paste!
9 damage.
Nice.
You gouge out the side of his shell as he screams in pain, but he pushes through it, and that's not enough distance. He cannot use his red shell, so he will simply use his longsword on what he sees as the spellcaster, Caden. No, Kubai. Does an 18 hit?
I forget my armor class. An 18 does hit, yes.
It is 8 damage.
Ooh, ouchie! Hellish Rebuke.
Okay, Hellish Rebuke. And remember to take off your temporary hit points first.
I don't know how to do.
The 5 that's under your hit points, that's your temporary hit points.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Yeah,
sorry.
just
So,
change.
you said, how much did you say?
8 damage total.
8 damage total, so that's gone. And then another 3. 16. Hellish Rebuke! That's why I have it.
Hellish Rebuke.
You have to do a saving throw, dex saving throw.
Okay,
DC 13.
that is a 5.
Why am I rolling so damn low?
What does your Hellish Rebuke look like?
A giant stardust comet ball of explosive badness.
Okay, as this red Koopa swipes up, swipes his sword on you, cutting cutting through the vigor you had from that cup of milk, and, and giving you a pretty gnarly scratch outside of this wound. Comes. Can you describe it again?
A giant ball of comet blast from like the end of a star going through the sky.
What looks like the tail of a comet arcs out from the wound, and it just blasts into and engulfs this red Koopa, who falls to the ground in a ball of sparkling cosmic fire. Blech.
He did. See what I say? What I say?
And then the Goomba laborers, seeing the red Koopa fall, I'll give them I'll give them like a wisdom save. 16. Yep, they are not terrified of the creature that had just killed their abuser. But that means the Goombas back up and don't really do anything. Kind of wanted to see what this goes like, seeing the three of you currently winning. As Caden, your turn.
He's just gonna look at them and just basically just, well, unfortunately he doesn't have hands, so he's basically just like, well, we're not gonna stop you from running. You can leave behind us like your friends did.
And with that, they will actually get their turns back. And they begin squeezing by as best they can, the opposite direction of this lone green Koopa. Kind of blocking off the path a little bit, but yeah. As that is still your turn.
Okay. So, for Green Koopa,
Yep.
after, yeah.
Are you threatened?
No?
It's within... No, sorry. This is ranged weapons only have disadvantage if they're within 5 feet.
Oh,
so this
okay.
technically isn't within 5 feet, even though it technically is within range of the weapon.
It's still good. Good.
Yeah, it's still good.
Well, you know what? He's still gonna just go for this one. Even though there's one that it's, well... He's gonna try to go for this one too, even though there's one in his face, but it's like,
Oh,
there's
no,
a
the red one's
disadvantage.
dead. The red one's down.
Okay, so, yeah. Come on.
7.
Oh.
Oh, no. That you don't get advantage, okay. It
No.
was just, yeah. 7 does
His-
not hit. It plinks
His-
against the stone behind it.
Well, his streak was gonna run out at some point. He doesn't want to get trampled.
Yeah, well, the Goombas are about the same size as you, but still fair.
Well, it still doesn't. When there's a shitload of them, he's gonna still feel like he's gonna get trampled.
Yeah.
But okay, so that works. And he's just
That's
gonna
your
stay
turn.
out of the way. Yeah, he's done.
Okay.
He's just gonna try to squeeze himself against the wall so he doesn't get stampeded on.
just slides into a strangely Caden-shaped hole in the wall.
Apparently, apparently there's a round shaped hole. He's just like, I'm just gonna stay here. It's safe.
Next is Kubai.
Eldritch Blast, the Green Koopa.
Okay. "21. How do you want to do this?"
I'm a fire right at his head.
As you see this sparkling the sparkling beam of starlight shoot out of Kubai's hand, right into this Koopa's face as he just flips backwards and thuds face first into the wall upside down.
Yeah, that's right.
And he is also dangling there as the Goombas, they're just ignoring you now. They're just, I don't know, we don't know these people, we're getting out of here.
I'm gonna give them directions to where they need to head out the pipe and go up the tunnel, so they can head towards the village and not, towards more danger.
Thanks, but we are from the village of.
Oh, I mean, fair enough. I don't know where you're from.
Thanks, though. Thanks for helping us. And they all go up the pipe. One actually stays behind and runs out a little bit. "Sorry for biting you," and he goes back.
It's a flesh wound. Loot the bodies. Loot the bodies. There's no
loot the bodies.
Can we loot the
You
bodies?
find a long. I mean, yeah, they have a long sword and 2 pikes. If you would want a long sword or 2 pikes.
I can't use either. You want them?
Use them.
Finn technically can. He can use martial weapons.
Yeah, the only reason why I can use a heavy crossbow is because I'm a troopa, so...
What the hey, Finn will take the longsword.
Cool. I shall give you a longsword.
Now, I'm gonna try booping one of the yellow bricks that's still up here in the wall. And see, I don't know what happens if you hit a brick, or you hit a question block that's in a wall.
This one?
Yeah.
You punch it, and it doesn't move, but it still turns brown. And instead of from above or below, where you punched it, 5 coins pop out.
Ah. Okay, so they still work even if they're in a wall.
Okay, Finn will give this one a pop.
Same thing, except a mushroom pops out.
Oh, nice.
I can't. Where's any more?
There was one. Was there one over here?
These 2 are brown, I think.
These
one
ones are
all the way
yellow, I
here.
think, over here.
There was
Oh, yeah.
one all the way.
It's kind of dark over here, but I think they're yellow.
There's one. Is this one right here? On the top?
Yes.
Okay.
And for the other 2, who also yes. This one,
I mean, these 2
I'm
down
sorry,
here.
Kate. It's 1 coin.
Aww! Your shit luck streak continues. That's okay, as long as you keep getting 20s on your attack rolls.
And you both punch these 2?
Yeah.
Yep.
This one to the right is a red mushroom but it's rounder and a little bit plumper than the ones that you know to heal you. This is a red super mushroom.
Ooh,
Oh.
wait, does it make you beg?
You believe so.
I'm gonna give
Well,
that to
that's
Finn.
fun.
I'm gonna give it to Oh! Should I give it? Which one of you twos want it? Because I don't care. Giant Babam or giant Magic Koopa. I don't care which. Either is funny.
How about a giant bomb?
Yes!
Is that
I'm gonna give it to Kaden. I'm gonna give it to Kaden.
well? Kaden just
Kaden.
walks in and there's like giant bong. Is like, wait, what the? What did I walk into?
Okay,
Kaden.
if you're ever in trouble, you're gonna eat this, and it's gonna turn you enormous, and then you can blow up and take out like a whole bunch of guys.
I put it in your inventory. Kaden, you get 1 red super mushroom.
Okay, this is just like, what the fuck?
And Finn, you get 1 coin.
Oh.
Oh, hey, there's a thingy in here. A thingy. What's the thingy? Is that a cat?
You see a tiny.
Sorry, what? Yeah.
I wandered into the upper chamber. I'm up
What
here.
did- What did this
Fit-
one give?
wait. Oh, you
A
got
coin.
1 coin.
Yeah.
Then
One
yeah,
coin. Okay. I
Sorry about that.
lost sound for a second, so I couldn't.
Oh, sorry.
Here's a kitty.
Yep, there is a tiny kitty. It is sitting on
Is
top
it
of.
a Yuri kit?
Yes, it is a fury kitten. And you see it is sitting on top of a brown block. All these are brown blocks. It is meowing at you. It seems pretty content. It's just chilling. And it does have a collar around its neck.
Okay, I will offer it my hand to sniff, so it knows that I am not as scary.
It jumps on your hand and just dangles.
Okay, I will carefully hold the cat so that I can look at its collar.
It has you in its clutches now.
Did I give this thing a name? I'm pretty sure I did.
May the gods have mercy on your soul.
Jeez.
Yes,
I sold my soul. It was a good trade. Sparkles.
you see on the front of the collar the named Fluffles engraved. And on the back it says, "If I'm lost, please bring me back to the kitten's purr."
I had a feeling.
Oh my-
Well, Milky's probably really sad that you went missing. So let's go take you home to her.
Yes, let us return the great and dreaded Fluffles back to his domain.
Great and dreaded Fluffles.
Oh my
Yep. And the kitten, the fury kitten, just dangles from your arm the entire time. And once you go into the pipe and come back out, you look over, and it's just a ball of fluff. Like after
Oh,
you wash
did he get all
and hair
scared?
dry a cat, and it
Oh, it's just poofed out because
up.
of the fluff.
it's just a ball.
Beware the floof.
Floof be worse of you.
Yep. You go out of the pipe. The similar, you get sucked out and spat out just instantly. You do see on the edge the Goombas are currently walking back to the village. Still chained up and kind of beat up, but hey, they're free now. They're gonna get those off eventually.
Are we gonna take Fluffles back first before we go any further?
Well, I mean, there's no way for it to be safe if we keep going forward with it, so we
Yeah.
probably should.
Indeed.
Also, is it getting late? Because you said that it was like...
now it is getting a little late. If you stay much longer, it will start getting nighttime.
Then let us return to the village. Restore the great and dreaded Fluffles to his throne. and then rest so that we can be great and mighty for our second assault tomorrow.
That way we can also protect the Goombas on their way home.
2.
You begin your way back through down the now honestly completely safe path as you quickly do uh catch up to the group of Goombas you just rescued, and even the ones you can even see the ones you rescued earlier from above ground still on their way back to the village, as the walk back takes about 45-50 minutes. It takes a good bit of time, and by the time you get to back to the village, having walked a little slower to stay with the newly escaped Goombas you helped, it is now sunset. It is getting dark.
And we return with a whole bunch of freed Goomba slaves.
All the I assume you don't say that out loud.
No, he does not.
Yeah. But you do see the Goombas see the town, because they haven't been back since the raid, so they see the town completely wrecked, but rebuilding, and they just see a couple of them standing around the rubble of what appears to be a house, but most of them seem to have gone to a separate inn, just completely ignoring the kitten's purr, and are now they look like they're tired. They want to sleep somewhere.
Big mood.
As I assume you go back to the kitten's purr.
Yes, with the cat.
Yep.
Door opens, and you see Milky holding just trays and trays of cat food. All the Fury kittens. It's like a geyser. They're just they're jumping up. They're piling on. It's chaos. And Milky, still with the elderly cat above her head, it does not move from her head. She's not batting an eye. She's not struggling at all. She's moving effortlessly through this tornado of cat.
Cat tornado.
As she slowly but surely feeds every single one of her cats. Then she looks over to you with tiny little fluffles in your hand. Oh, hello, dearie.
Look what I found.
Have you brought me a new friend?
A new friend? I think this. Well, I mean, the caller says that she came from here. We found her in a mine.
Oh, that's no place. That's no place for a little one such as this. And she walks over to you, stares at and just takes the cat off your hands and begins petting it.
Yay! Detached.
Let's get you some food, little one. I'll give you a name soon enough.
But isn't it Fluffles?
She seems oblivious.
Bye, Fluffles.
The cat kind of meows back at you. And, like, does a little wave.
Aww.
The great and dreaded Fluffles approves of our tribute.
And shortly later, Milky actually returns to you as you're actually having a hard time getting further into the inn if you're even trying to, because the chaos of cats eating. It's just they're not letting you in. There is no place to step without stepping on cat or food or cats covered in food.
God.
But Milky flawlessly makes her way through, like, it's almost like she's swimming on top of a water of fur. See, fur. And in her hands, she holds, for your troubles, dear. She gives you a single red coin.
Oh, thank you.
These little fluff balls are so precious to me. They're so lovely and cute. I just love them so much. Oh, this this special. I have no need for this. Some nice gentleman paid for one of his rooms with this the other day, but you can have it. I don't know where to spend it.
Huh.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome, dearie. And
Is
she
there
just...
is there room to stay tonight? Cause I mean,
Oh, of course. We never have guests.
I can't imagine why.
considering all the Goombas just immediately abandoned ship and like we're not heading towards here, I know that this is actually going to be a place where we can stay.
It still will cost you though. 1 coin per. Wait.
It's a good thing we got some coins.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, should Finn take the red coin just because he already has the one in his inventory? Or...
Oh, I just put it in my inventory.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I mean, we can put them together later if there's something you want to buy.
Nah.
We have to get you an awesome weapon of some sort.
I didn't write down a price, and I don't remember what we did last time, so I'm just gonna say 1 coin per room.
I'm pretty sure it was 1 coin per room, but the drinks were ridiculously expensive.
Oh yeah.
You were the only one smart. Kaden was the only one smart enough to actually ask how much they were.
Yep. 1 coin per room. Milk is 1 coin. Milk mushroom tea is 3 coins. Cream, just pure cream, is 2 coins, and hot chocolate is 3 coins.
I think we should take a room.
Okay.
And 1 room comes with 2 beds, but again, 2 of you can sleep in 1 bed.
Let's just get the 1 room.
Yeah.
And Finn will put up the coin. Since he has, like, 24 of them right now.
Poor Kaden, he only has 15.
I have 11, but I keep spending them on everything.
You do. Kaden just hoards his, even though he's like, I want chocolate milk.
You want a chocolate milk? I can get you a
No.
chocolate milk.
No.
Okay. I will sleep inside my shell. I'll go
Like-
upstairs first and then sleep inside my shell.
And with that, we've been going for her a little over about
Over 3 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll say that's actually a good place to stop it.
Yay!
At the end.
Yep.
Again.
So we
Yep.
managed to get as far as around here-ish and clearing the battlefield. That's some good progress.
Yeah.
The day ends, the sun sets, night spreads over the land, and the star-filled sky can covers the view. The words. Stars cover the sky, watching over everyone who sleeps.
Aw.
Aww.
And
Well, thank you so much, guys. It's been super fun.
Yeah.
I'll be heading off now.
Back to bed for an hour.
Yeah, sleep.
All right.
See you guys later. Bye.
See ya.
That was so much fun! Oh my god! Very enjoyable. Extra fun. With sauce on top. Hee hee.